Oh, this has been awful. Now can you hear me? Now can you hear me? Okay. Yeah, yeah, I can see the microphone. Well, all of a sudden the record, I bumped the thing, but the recording stopped. Yeah, it's on. I forget you have to change that microphone every time. I saved it, and then I started recording again, so there'll probably be two. And Miss Chris says no sound. Miss, okay, honey. Okay, I'm so sorry. Okay, all right, bye. Boy, I tell you, I'm so sorry. This is a learning experience. When I just bumped the camera, and I don't know why uh, it stopped recording, but it did. But I saved it. Barry, Carol, I saved it, and then we'll have two recordings. Okay, I've cut the panels, the front and back or sides or whatever you want to call them. We're going to cover that, and you tape that as well. We're going to wrap. We're going to wrap the top. We're going to wrap it down a ½ inch inside, ½ inch across the bottom. We'll cover the very bottom, and then we'll cover the inside, and then we'll make the lid. I hope. Now we will. Trust me. I never give up. You never give up. Fortitude and perseverance. Oh, you can't see me. I'm out of camera. I'm covering the outside with score tape, and I'm covering some in the center because I like for the body of that to, stick in there real well. Is there anything you guys want to do or make or have any questions? Gorgeous. Oh, Margaret Ann, my voice is old. It's gotten old, of course, like the rest of me. I used to have a decent voice. But thank you. Is there anything you guys want to make? I've got some ideas of some things I'm going to do. Everybody's making storage, and I want to tell you the storage containers and all this are absolutely gorgeous. I have a storage system that I may make. It's very simple. It's to store your Copic markers and that type of thing. You have to lay them down, or you're supposed to, because I've had it before, and then I try to use one to write something and there's any ink in it. And I made myself, one day I'm sitting there, and as I say, I tried to write and I couldn't. So I sit and made myself a container that you can lay down. So I may do that and make it a little fancier and decorate it a little bit, because I did cover it, but I didn't decorate it. There is a mini, and I made one out of the paper collection that Scrap-a-Dab-a-Doo sent me, the Modern Mist, and I sent one to, I sent one to Carol, one to Barry, but Carol either hasn't gotten hers or whatever. Now this is just going to fit side to side with a hangover. Don't forget there is a bit of a hangover on each side. Okay, there we are. See, and it's got the ½ inch at the top, and it's got the ½ inch at the bottom that we're going to wrap. Now this, you can miter those corners. Don't have to. I think I will, because you want to eliminate bulk. You've already got paper down inside, especially the top. Now take your bone, you mitered the corners here and here, and then down here, and take your bone folder and just go across that top to get a good sharp edge, put it down, and then we'll go around and we'll reburnish with our bone folder. These bone folders, if you're not familiar, are the Teflon bone folders at Scrap-a-Dab-a-Doo. They are wonderful. Now go around and then burnish this as well. So now we have, I did something there. What did I do? Okay, now we have one more side to do. We may go over a little today. That seems to be, I even started early. I swear I was sitting here piddling around with something else, and I'd run some errands this morning and had lunch with a friend, and I thought I'm going to start. I have plenty of time, start early in case something happens. Now, don't forget the directional. There again, we're going to lay this down, leave the ½ inch at the bottom and ½ inch at the top. Go back in and miter your corners. Oh, what I did there. I got a little more on the bottom than the top. That's okay, because we're going to cover up to a certain point. Okay, so we've mitered the corners, top and bottom. Take the bone folder, go over the edges. Show that paper where it's going to live. Rub it good with your fingers. Go back over it. And rub it down. It miters that bottom. It looks, of course, we're going to cover it up. But if you've left anything around it. Okay, your box is covered. All except this. We're going to do this. And it will require a piece. I'm mad at Timmy's rule. It takes a piece that's about 3 3/4 square. Let me just make sure. About 3 3/4 square. I'm mad at Timmy rulers. I bought another one, but I want to tell you, there's no reason in the world that they couldn't make these. I mean, I've had 4 or 5 of them. They just wear off. I mean, come on. Of course, maybe that's the point. You keep buying them, and they're not overly expensive. However, I don't know. I think they could do a better job. What? Marvin Ann, what are you saying? I also have the square one, and it's great for doing over large areas. I was talking about. Oh, yes, I do too. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Oh, I've got this one. I've got this huge one. Now, I don't know if they have these in stock, but they can get them. This is a real fantastic. And then this is the lifter. The bone folder, I have it as well. It's a little, I like the bigger one. Now, I don't have one of the little small ones yet. 3 3/4. And they do not make your paper shine. And in the event that you accidentally get out of your score line, you can almost erase the mark. Not completely, but I don't want to touch that camera again. I gotta have a drink. What's going on? Scrub it. Oh, yeah, the bone Teflon. Oh, they're wonderful. Oh, you see my yeah, you do see my laptop. Oh, I'm so sorry. I love my laptop. Yeah, you can. Now we have, oh, we only needed one. We only have one bottom. Well, now I'm not going to put that on the inside. I might put it on the inside of the top. Well, it's just a teensy, teensy, weensy. I'm going to ink this one right now. I'll ink it again after I get it down, but I'm going to go ahead and put the ink on it, and it's a vintage photo. I couldn't think of the name of this the other day for God's. I've only used it forever. We'll score tape it down. Then we're going to, I think we'll make the top and then start covering. We'll cover the inside. No, you can't see me, but I'm just taping it. Well, I want to tell you, between now, you might find me again in the middle of the night, because I'm going to get this to work right without all these problems. It is the very last thing I did. Okay, pull off the tape. I just did a crisscross in the middle. I made Janny. Is Janny still here? Oh, there she is. I made, well, I did. I took the flowers that come with the collection, the punch outs, and put them together. Well, I even did that. I'm not a flower maker. I'm really not. Okay. There, I put them on our little book. That book is so cute. Quite a multitude of sins. Okay. Stick it down. Be nice. Be nice. This fits pretty tight, so I had it started kind of crooked. Okay, there we go. There we go. And I usually take my, and it's still, but that's all right. And I'm going to burnish it. Burnish, burnish, burnish. There is our box. Isn't it cute? Now I'm going to take the ink and I'm going to go all around it. That hides a multitude of sins, I can tell you. Covering the inside, I just, measured the squares and then put them in. I want to get the lid done and some embellishing if we can. I've got all day. I don't know what you guys have. Okay, there we go. Our box is complete. Isn't it cute? Isn't it cute? There it is. Very simple. Hi, Barb. I am broadcasting. My name is Gwen. Okay, we're going to make our lid. Ooh. Going to cover it with, and there again, it is the paper for that is dimensional as well. I'm going to need this. Put it over there. Now our lid is 1/4 of an inch larger all the way around. So it's 3 3/4 by 3 3/4, and the side pieces are 1 inch by 3 3/4. Hi, Barb. Hi, Dutch. Okay. Now we're going to get back to our construction strips. We need 4 of them, 3 3/4. I love to make them. I really do. I just sit and make them, and as I said, I've got a long plastic box that I keep them in, and I have them ready. And I was running low, as I say. I made quite a few last night. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to fold them in half this way this time with the tape on the outside. I'm going to miter the corners, eliminates the bulk. You can get on Scrap-a-Dab-a-Doo's Facebook page or Facebook in general, and I have a Facebook page. I have a blog, Crafty Lady, CraftyLadyDesigns.com, and I post the projects on there. And we're going to have a blog hop, I think. I don't know exactly what we're going to do with something like that, but I think we're going to do lots of things. Barry and Carol are working really, really hard to keep things interesting and on and on. If there's something you need or want and they don't have it in the store, Barry can find anything. So just email them and say, I want this and so by whatever, and she'll do her very best. I know that because I've done that before and they found it. Now I've taped, I'm sorry, see I'm out of frame because of the silly camera. Yeah, go to my blog spot and sign in and follow me. I'd appreciate it. Okay, I put mitered the corners and put tape all around the outer perimeter of our little lid. And I'm going to fold this back, and then I'm going to attach the sides. Now, if this wasn't, and I could have done it that way, I suppose, but I really like this paper for the top. And I did, of course, the bottom is real busy. And because it's such a small box, you're not going to put a lot of embellishments on the box. And the lid's quite small. But I wanted the lid plainer to show up some flowers, of course. I had a real hard time with the mans. I really did. Barry really liked it. I do too now, I guess. It's just, okay. We've butted those up just like we did the box. We're going to close these in. We're going to stick them together inside. We're going to go around the outer perimeter and do the same thing with the strips. So it's stronger. We need 1 inch. I need 4 of these, and I'm going to trim these. I'll show you here in a minute. I need 4 of the small ones to put the lid together, of course. I have some banners that I've made that's cute. We might do sometime. I usually make baby banners with their names or whatever. They're really cute gifts. Now I'm going to trim. Okay, this is 1 inch wide, scored down the middle, 1/2 inch on each side, and I've used a 3/8 inch tape that Barry and Carol carry. The score tape. They have a good deal going on score tape. It does not completely come to the edge. The idea of the 3/8 inch was the 1/2 inch too wide after you score it, and the 1/4 inch wasn't quite enough. So the upshot is they come up with cutting from 3/8. But I'm going to trim this down. See that you can see this. I'm going to trim that off. And it's not going to hurt anything. It's still going to be just as strong, but I don't want that extra flapping around. Well, it's not going to flap around, but it's, you know, whatever. Okay. Okay. Now we're going to fold these in half like so. The tape side on the outside. You're going to pull off your tape on one side, and then you're going to put this at the very edge, at the very, very edge of your lid, like so. Can you see that? That still has the tape on it. Okay, now I'm going to go around. I'm going to do the same thing. That's too long. I'm going to go all the way around. And put that down like so. So now we have another one. We have one there and one there. We're going to go all the way around. We only need 4. I cut these long. It's only an inch long. Sometimes on these, I won't today, but you might even want to think about a little glue as well in the seams. Because you're going to open and shut this lid, well, maybe not a lot, but you are. It's going to get more wear and tear than something. So, okay, now we're going to put this down here. Oh, I'm so sorry. You can't see that good. Thank you, Beth. Hi, Beth. Hi, Marilyn. Did I speak to everybody? Hello. Okay, now, okay, there we go. We've got these all the way around. And then we're going to pull the tape off of here. And then we're going to do just like we did the sides. We're going to bring that up and stick her down. If there is a gap, there's a little hole in there, but it's going to be covered up with paper. It's going to be covered up on the outside with additional structure strips to make it more sturdy. There, you're going to bring that up and make sure it's even. Stick it down. And then you're going, I always think, oh, please fit. The first 2 I showed you at the beginning, I had a hard time with one of them on the lid. I just cut it too close and it comes off. But now see, I did it again. I didn't get this on the inside. Okay, oh, there I did it. I pulled the paper off. Ooh. I didn't pull the paper. I mean, I didn't get it on the side, and if you don't, it's hard to. The very last one, I had the same trouble. You've got to get that folded on the inside because then it's hard to get in there. I pulled the paper on this one. We're going to go around and do the structure strips. Thank you, Beth. All this mayhem without Ringo warning. Oh, Miss Press, are you having Ringo a lot? Yeah, I love Halloween. I can't wait till Halloween. And Graphic 45 has new paper coming out, which I want really bad for Halloween, fall, whatever you want to do. But I have tons of their Halloween paper. I have tons of Halloween paper, period. But I've got a big Halloween banner I can show you, and we might take a couple classes. And I didn't write out the words. It is a banner. I didn't write out the words Halloween. I just did boo, B-O-O, and then there's a blank. I call it a blank on each end. It's not a blank. You decorate it, but it's, you do baby's name like James. You do J-A-B-S, and then you do 2 on the end. And, oh, they're cute. We may do one of those. Especially Halloween, we may do a boo. Okay, here is our lid. Now, guess what? It fits our box. Now, I will tell you, it fits, it fits good. It really fits good. You've got to keep in mind, this is 1/4 of an inch larger than the outer perimeter of our box. But it is now going over the paper. And it is now going over the construction strips on the outside. And there's construction strips on the inside. It's okay. I wouldn't make it any, you don't want it loose and floppy. Now we're also going to cover this with paper, and that it'll be snug, but it'll be okay. Now we're going to do the construction strips. If you were not here at the beginning, I'm going to take the construction strips and go around the outside to make it sturdier and kind of cover up those raw edges. And there again, we need 3 3/4. Ooh. Oh boy, it's getting late. Are you guys, can we go over a little bit? Three and 3/4, need 4 of them, and then two, we need some down the side. And then we're going to cover it with our paper. We may do the embellishments because I'd like to show you how to do them. And covering the inside is, you just, you know, cut the sides, 4 sides and a bottom, and just stick them in there. There is a measurement and there is a way to do it with one piece of paper. I don't know. I'll think about that. I would definitely have this fit. You know, I want to do the lid and I want to do the embellishments and put the feet on it. And then Tuesday on my show, why, I'll pull it back out and show you how that all looks inside. If I decide to do it with one sheet of paper, then I'll show you how to do that. You can do it with one sheet of paper. Okay, we are going to miter the corners again. Always miter the corners. Now these we're going to fold to the inside because we're going to cap over these raw edges. Any questions? This is so much fun. You guys are great for showing up and coming and watching and putting up with trying to get going. I'm frozen on my desktop. I have my desktop monitor turned around. Oh, there it is. There is a lag. There's a lag. Okay. Now, we're going to turn these to the inside with the tape on the inside. This makes it like a roof because we're going to cap off these raw edges. These raw edges are sharp as well. And then you just lay that down along that edge, and it kind of really just kind of falls into place. And then put her down and see it covers, see the raw edge? I don't know if you can see that or not, but it covers up that raw edge and makes it look better to me. And there again, you're not going to see it, but I think it covers up those sharp corners and edges where it will help with your paper not tearing or rubbing as well. Okay, there's number 2. I think I'm going to like that spray. Just kind of opened it up and saved. Is Zandra here today? I didn't see Zandra. Is she here? Zandra, are you here? Saving the little box that she showed, which turned out really cute. To decorate it, uses a little gift box. Would be perfect. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to put little ones on the side, real little. These are 1 inch. Even the Timmy scissors gets gummed up. I haven't found any yet that doesn't. Oh, okay. I wonder where she was. Saray. How many is going to the Saray? Saray, whatever, however you say it. How many of you's going? Very many, are you? I'm not going. I know Barry's not going. Carol's going. Okay. Now we're going to do the same thing on the corners. These little corners, I cut 1-inch construction strips, taped them, beveled the edges, and do the same. Well, let's see. I cut that a little short, but it's okay. And as I say, it kind of covers that up. We're going to, by Tuesday, next Tuesday, and the next Tuesday, I'm going to have this worked out, I think. I'm going to try. That should be a lot of fun. I would love to go take some classes. Love to take one of Tim's classes. Andrew took one the other day. Well, you know, nothing goes on in Indiana except the 500. I mean, nobody comes here and does anything. Okay. Okay. Get rid of the trash. Okay. Any questions? Okay. So now we have it all covered. I'm not going to put any around here, but we have the corners and the top, and then I'm going to go back and burnish them. And we're going to cover it with our paper. We're going to cover it the same way. We're going to I'm thinking here. So I'm going to lay this out like this. Okay, we've got 4, 5, 6. Okay, this is 1 inch and 1/2 inch. 5, 6, 1/2 inch, 7-inch square. 7-inch square, I think. We'll see. I need to put tape on my box. I am thinking. Sure I'm doing this right. I'll cover this top and the sides all at the same time. Any questions? Now, if you are going to, and I just thought of this before I closed it up, but it's okay. If you are going to add a knob, if you're going to add a knob to the top, like so, this would be the time to do it. I should have done it before I folded up the sides and run my hole maker in there. I can still do it. But because you want to cover the, and it is no big deal, because you could cover up the back of the knob and, well, where the screw is and whatever. I don't know that I'm going to put a knob on this. I don't know. I guess maybe I will. What do you think? Do we need a knob, guys? Girls? Are you frozen? I know there's a lag. No, of course you could. We need a knob? Okay, let's vote. Do we need a knob or do we not need a knob? Hello? I know we do have a lag because I'm watching my other screen over here. This would be the time to do it, and I should have done it, quite frankly, before I folded up the sides to put a hole in it. I'm not going to put it on now until I cover it with the paper. See, I have a, all right, we'll put a knob on it. It's the old-fashioned type knob. I've got one of these. I should have, it's a Chinese, Japanese, it's a punch. It's a screw punch. Now, to get the center, you go across corner to corner. Where's my pencil? Hello. Corner to corner. Corner to corner, and right there is your center. The only thing is I need to do this on the inside, but that's okay. I did kind of mess up. Make sure, and I'm just going to, I'll have it, it'll be fine. Just lay your ruler on top, do a cross, and in the center of the cross, that's where you want to make your hole. This is a screw punch. There we go. There's my hole. It's kind of off center. Not bad. It's okay. But you should have done that with your crocodile before you pulled up your side. So we got a hole in the middle. And then even though I covered in the top paper, because you want to cover your screw on the inside. It looks nicer. Okay. I'm going to tape around these sides. Tape around the sides. Hope I'm doing this right. I didn't want there. My scissors are so gummed up. Now before I fold this under, I will tape that as well. Yeah, it's a screw punch, Miss Press. Yeah, it's like, it's not a Martha Stewart's, but she has one. Barry and Carol, they can get them certainly. I very seldom use it anymore. I used to use it quite a bit. But then I've got the big, long reach, whatever, and I just forgot to do it, quite frankly. I used to use it quite a bit. So we're taking off our tape backing. We are going to center this in our paper. Now, this has a directional pattern. However, it's just going to all collapse over the lid and it should all be okay. And I'm going to put this in the center of my paper and stick it down. And I'm going to go around the edge. And see, this is going to fold down here. So I need to put tape around the outer perimeter of our paper. Okay, start pulling this. Oh, I forgot. I did it all the way up. Okay. Talking to myself. Bring this up the side. And bring this up the other side. And again, you can take your bone folder. You want this nice and crisp. Now I'm going to take my scissors and do a miter the corner. I'll find a corner. Come on, Nellie. Do it this way, then I can see it. Miter the corner, like so. Now, I'm going to squeeze this together so I can find kind of where it lines up. I'm going to cut up. Cut up the side. Miter in these corners to get that little tip off of there. Oh, I didn't do the other side. I thought I did. I thought I did. Oh, I did. Oh, okay. Okay, now I'm going to fold these sides in like so. I've mitered. I've got to do this one kind of over. I didn't get it close enough. I've mitered these corners. See, this is the end. I've mitered these corners, and then I'm going to fold that down and fold that down. Can you see? And then you're going to bring up your top or your end. I'm going to burnish that so it's good and get a good stick. And then you're going to, that needs trimmed off it's just a little long. I'm going to bring that up and fold it down. I should have burnished that a little more. And that, see, you've got enough tape on there from, now, we've done the same thing here. Can you see? We're going to bring this down. Bring it down. Make it square with the bottom. I'm going to wrap that down like so. See? I'm going to bring this in as well. Now I got to trim this off. I didn't get this quite close enough. No problem. Okay, we're going to fold that down. Fold that down. If your corners are a little bulky, well, I'll show you how. We'll just take our now I want to make sure this one's a little long as well. Ooh. Okay. Now, you're going to take your bone folder and go over your edge. You'd probably enjoy this more if you could see it better. And then bring it up and fold it over. And burnish it real well. See, now, I hope I've got a lot, I don't know. I've got a lot of bulk here in the corner that I'm going to have to work on, because you got all this extra paper. You have the extra, oh, I'm sorry. I'm going around these corners and I'm burnishing this really well. And see, it covers it covers the inside. See? Oh, wait, like that. That's how I made my hole. Like that. But it's made these corners, I hope it's okay. It's made these corners bulky. Oh dear. Somebody say something really. Ooh. I need to put some glue in there. I didn't get enough glue. I'm gonna. Ooh, do that. I'm going over these. I wasn't going to yet, but I got started. Oh, this paper is gorgeous. You better order some. You know, I don't think they keep their papers out long enough. Maybe it's me. I don't know. And I buy a lot of it at one time, but okay. It works. There's our box, all covered. What do you think? There it is. There's the top. I got to put a hole in there to put our... Now, see, this is when I would put the knob on. Yeah, it fits. And it fits well, quite frankly. I got to kind of trim that up. You don't want it really loose, but you don't... well, you can't get in and out of it. I think they're so cute. I think you could fill them with anything. I mean, candies and... Okay. Now, I'm going to... oh, we're going to go over a little bit if that's okay. Thank you, Marilyn. Dawn, love boxes. I do too, Dawn. I'm going to cover the inside, and I want to start there, but I've got to put the, I've got to put on the knob, the handle, whatever it is. I think it's, I made that X in the center of it, and I think it's crooked. Oh well, we'll cover it up with flowers or something. So cute. Of course, I made the hole. I'm going to put this in and screw it down. Love them. Oh, it's so cute. I mean, they don't really need a lot of embellishments. A lot. You know, you could put the lid on it. You could put some stuff around there. You could put the feet on it. You can use it. We're going to use the metal feet, which I really like, and Carol and Barry certainly carry those. I've used a ton of them. I'm getting low, but that's okay. I have one of these days. They're going to quit making them like everything else they do. Everybody does that. It just, I don't know. And I know they have to make room for new things, and I love new things. But you know, I like wearing things for 100 years. They change my makeup. They change my eyeshadow. They do this and that. Well, we want something new. Well, I don't want anything new. I like what I have. Thank you. I'm going to wait. I'm going to cover the lid. Well, I don't have to. Yeah, I do. I have to cover the inside of the lid before I start embellishing it, or I'll never get it done. So the inside of the lid is, I've got 4 inches by 4 by 4. I don't know. Let's see what I've got. On the other side of this, we can cover it with this. Doesn't have to be the same. I'm not going to waste any paper. Let me try this 4 by 4 because it keeps increasing in size because of all the paper. Remember, if you're going to do like I did, and I don't know if all of you got to see that, but if you're going to do like I did on the baby one and embellish the lid, oh boy, that doesn't work. Just do it in the center. I did it on the I'm going to do this, try this at 3 7/8. I'm going to keep trimming until, of course, it fits. That was way off. It's still way off. Okay. I measured it. That did, oh, come on. Okay. Here we go. 3 3 3/4. Did you get it, Carol? Okay, well, I didn't know. And then Barry said last night you don't always get your mail at that one mailbox. Did you like it? That's the one I did for the, well, that, you know, using the, oh, dear God, what is it? The chipboard book from the store. And then I had plenty of paper left. I made a little tag. I won't do that, but I made another hardback album. I think I posted it, and I sent that to Miss Berry. Well, good. I hope you like it. I love that paper. But I want to tell you the travelers, time travelers that we've been. I probably gonna have to get some more of it. I didn't get the 12 by 12 size, and I like the A4 size too. Okay, so I cut this. I'm going to line it with this pattern. It you know, it's out of the pack. It's the same paper line. I just want to line this because I want to start doing some. I'm not going to line the inside right now. I'm going to be about a half hour here or 20 minutes because I want to embellish it and show you that. I'll show you. I'll put it on my my blog and Scrap-a-Dab-a-Doo blog completed as well. Okay. Just going to lay this in there and stick it down. Now, don't be naughty. Okay, there's the whatever. And I'm going to do the outer perimeter. Oh, these are an inch. Well, these aren't an inch. These are, I'm going to make them 3/4. And I'm going to paper. No, I'm not. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to fix that. I want you all to make a box. And post it on Scrap-a-Dab-a-Doo. I want to see. They're cutting this. You guys are so sweet to come by. I couldn't wait to do this today. Is Ashley still here? Is she camping again? Need one more, of course. Always one more. Always one more. Any questions? It's finished with this. The glue gun is hot for the flowers and the feet. I glue the feet on. I glue the feet on with hot glue. But I also use, okay, there we go. Either Glossy Accents or E6000 or a heavier glue as well, simply because the hot glue makes them instantaneously attached, so I can do other things or set it up. Whereas I'm going to ink these. You work for Acer, Star? The first computer I had was an Acer. 45 megabytes. They said I would never, that's the most memory they had 30 years ago, and I would never, ever thank you, Margaret. And did you have gremlins in Ustream acting up really? Oh, honey, I'm sorry. That, you know, I just can't do anything about that. I wished I could. I'm going to use some glue on this and get it done. Well, let's see if they fit. It's always nice to see if they fit. No, it's too big. God. Okay, there it fits. Okay, there's one. Now I hope we can, that's the thing, I hope we can get the lid on now. Oh, we will. Trust me. We will get it on. One way or the t'other. Well, these are just about 1/8 of an inch. I never get these right the first time. I just don't. Oh, Let's see what I'm doing. I'm lining the insides. They're an inch wide, of course. And I cut them at 3 7/8, I think it was, but they were still a wee bit long. I glue all over me. Is everybody still here? Yeah, I think they're gonna. Don't I think they're gonna work on a schedule? I'm gonna do every other Tuesday on Scrap-a-Dab-a-Doo, or whenever they want me to, and then I'm gonna do every other Tuesday on my channel. And there again, I'm using Scrap-a-Dab-a-Doo products. I have some embellishments and of course some things from my stash, but I would say 99.9% of all this comes from Scrap-a-Dab-a-Doo. So that's going to be my schedule, and it's going to be 1 o'clock. I was started at noon, but 1 o'clock is better time for Barry especially, and I think some of the others as well. And it is for me, because if I could even do an appraisal appointment in the morning. I won't, but I could. Or if I do have some computer work, I can do it in the morning. Okay, there it is. Oh, it is all covered. It has this little knob. I love those knobs, and I think it really lends itself to this paper collection. Okay, I can get, you talk about getting Kathy on I can get a live show on my iPad. You cannot play the videos, the saved videos, because you don't have flash on your iPads, they say. I don't know. Okay, now, here we go. Oh boy. Okay, please be nice. Please fit. It's getting snug here. There. It fits. It's tight, but it fits. I wouldn't make it any better. It's because of the paper. It's because of the extra whatever. Now, we are going to start embellishing. Here's my little, this is my little book that I'm going to put on the inside. I showed this earlier. I don't know if everybody got to see it. It's the ATC, it's Graphic 45's ATC books. I just got this yesterday from Scrap-a-Dab-a-Doo. It's the paper collection. I covered the front of each of the little tags, and then I punched out the flowers that come with the collection, put them together, and then I just stuck 3 of them, one every other one. Here's another one, and here's one, and I used the ring, and I just tied, here's plain, here's one, and then here's one, and then the back's all plain, where you can put a photo, where you can journal or whatever, and then I just tied some ribbon in the top and kind of frayed it and whatever, and that will fit down inside of your little box. Is that cute? Is that too cute? Okay, so we're going to start embellishing. I'm going to do, oh boy, we're over. I'm fine. I've got all day. I've got some, look. I don't know, are these Black-Eyed Susans or are these whatever? They're in the paper collection. I got a whole bunch of them, and then I got some little sticker ones. But these are out of the flower department. Here are the feet. They have these on Scrap-a-Dab-a-Doo. Right here, the feet we're going to use. I'm going to get some leaves out here. Here we go. I think I'll use the leaves that come with them. Here are the leaves that come with the flowers. They're kind of a silk leaf. I think we'll use them. Let's start the embellishing up here in the corner. Same old, girls. You've seen me do this a dozen times. Ew, I don't know. Well, these aren't going to stick very well. That's strange. It's kind of strange. They'll stick and get the other stuff on it. I'm going to add three leaves. These leaves come with the flowers. Kind of wrap it around your sunflowers. Yeah, I thought they were, and then I thought, well, are they black-eyed? They're little because I wanted little ones. They have sunflowers that are, I mean, huge. Huge, 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 huge. Uh-oh. These have wires. Hello. I'm going to cut some ahead of time here. Maybe they'll just pull out. I never thought of that. Oh, they do. Hello. See, you have to be smarter than these things. They just pull out. You don't have to cut them. Yeah, Jess, I think they're sunflowers. They're just little ones, small ones. And there are black-eyed Susans. I don't know. That's not wanting to stick. What you want to stick? You need to cut that off, maybe. I'm talking to myself. I need Timmy's scissors. Well, that's not going to come off. Okay. Guess that's wired too. Start laying them down. Oh, they are so cute. Okay, I've got them. I'm going to add some. Oh, I forgot to. Well, hello. You going to believe this? I forgot my Simon and my baby roses. Okay, we'll get it. Any questions? Oh, it's cute. It really is cute. I shouldn't probably say that, but it's not because I did. I just think they're so cute. This paper line is just gorgeous, as they all are. Can you see what I'm doing? I'm taking these little baby rosebuds and I'm just sticking them in the side. I put on 3 leaves and 2 sunflowers and some baby rosebuds. I'm going to try to stick some Steinman in there if I can. Now these are kind of a medium size Steinman. I think it just lends itself. It just, I don't know. And I put, because they're not wired, I have a scrap of wire and I just kind of wrap it around, kind of hold them together. Kind of fills in, and then I'll put some other little flowers in there. That's not gonna work this way. How you girls doing? Hello. Here I go. Probably overdoing it. These leaves are not what I usually use, and they're not going to stay down real well. How is everybody? I'm working on a box. You are, Jenny? What kind of box? Are you making one of these boxes, Jenny? DWD, ask anything you want to ask. All the girls, you know. I know, Margaret. It's making a darling box. It really is. I'm going to add, I've got some either smaller things I want to put in here. I'll probably piddle with this some more. Those are not small. Oh, here they are. Here they are. And I absolutely will post it. Got a little brown. I probably put too much on, but you know, I can't help it. I can't help it. You can't do too much. Less is more, they say. Oh, okay, okay. Can you see? Oh, I hope you don't. Okay. Now, I'm going to put something down here. I am not going to use any more of those leaves. I don't like them. I mean, I don't like them. They don't do like my others. Now I need to find my others. Hello, I brought you out. Gwen, where are you? Oh, where are they? Come on. Well, I guess not. What are they doing? Oh, come on. Where are they? Where are they? I guess not. Well, I gotta have them. Or some like them. What are those silly leaves? Hang in there, girls. We are almost finished. Oh, here they are. We are almost finished. These are smaller ones. I'm going to put down at the bottom. I always use the smaller ones and don't put as much down the bottom, but I want some more down here. God knows I don't have enough. Okay, turn it over. Now it would be cute, it really would, to put something inside the lid, but keep in mind, keep it in the middle of the lid due to the fact so you can, and number one, this one's pretty tight. This one was tighter than the one I made last night for some reason. I don't know. Who knows? Just lay that down. I'm laying that down. I'm going to get baby roses. Everybody okay? Carol, that whatever you made is just gorgeous. It's just beautiful. I love the paper, of course. Of course. Oh, it looks bigger. Put that there. I guess I will. Still talking to myself. And I'm going to have to really fill this. Ooh, 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 ooh. Burnt myself. I burn myself all the time. I got to fill this in, I tell you that. Somebody in our group, I think, burnt themselves really bad last week or the week before. I can't remember. Carol, are you leaving? You leave. Have fun with it. I will, honey. It's almost done, and I'm going to post it on Scrap-a-Dab-a-Doo. I'm going to post it on my blog spot. I'm going to use the feet. We'll have to scoot over. Okay. I'm just about finished. I want to put the feet on. And right now that'll be the end of the, I will finish it as I say. I will finish it and post it. Now the feet are these metal feet. And I'm going to also use some glossy accents. I'll put these on real quick. It's French Country. I'm going to put glue on the inside. I put glossy accents on the. Now you got another thing you need to keep in mind about these is gluing these down. Make sure you get them even. Look at them, hold them up, whatever. I have been known not to get them even and they wobble. You just glue them on the corner. Thanks, Carol. Hugs. Barry still here? We're almost done, girls. Thanks for sticking in there. I'm telling you, we'll get this down. Poor little Ashley, she thinks every week, she shows up every week because she's thinking, okay, here we go. Okay, here's number 2. This is cute. 3. Put the glossy accents in, then squirt in some glue. There again, you've got a stick, and then you've got a backup stick, as they say. I have used just the glue. Just the hot glue. I've never had any trouble with it. I think maybe I had one come off one time. I just stuck it back on. Uh-oh. I never thought of this. Hello. Get out of there. Okay. Hi, Barry. Thank you, honey, very much. Okay, there we go. Oh, I wish you could see it better. It is so cute. And here's your little book. Here's your little book that goes with it. I will post all this. Here's the bottom. I'm not real good at. There is the bottom. There's all, and then you could add things around. might add a few more things. Something on the back. Here are the feet. And I am going to take. I think it's copper. And Barry, do you still carry Gilder's paste? I'm going to use some Gilder's paste. It's copper because the copper would lend itself to the red and whatever and would blend it in. But there's the top with your little lid and your little handle. I've got to finish the inside. The book fits on the inside, but it's all finished. Now, there's another way to do this to make one of these. I might do that Tuesday. I don't know. It's not any easier. But you have to use non-dimensional paper to do it that way. I think my lids. It is. Okay, but that's okay. The lid, the side, two sides go around and two go up, but that's okay. Any questions? Yeah, you have the Gilder's Paste, Carol. Yeah, and I've got, and see, I put those little flowers down there. I'm going to rub that with, it just, it takes that stainless steel look or whatever it is, and it makes it a ready. I've used it on others, and it works real well. Gold, I use that German gold a lot, and I've used the, I think it's copper. I've got most all the colors. There again, here's your little book. Is it cute? Okay, any questions? Thank you, Star. I lied or no? Oh no. What? Gwen lied. What'd I lie about? What? Barry, what'd I lie about? Thank you, honey. Thank you very much. Thank you, Marvin Ann. Thank you all so much. And I apologize again. I swear I'm going to get it. Trust me. I am going to get it down to a science. But in the meantime, Ashley, don't go too far away. God love her. Okay, well, here it is. This fits on the inside. Isn't that cute? I love this paper. Uh, oh, I want to show you really, really quick what I did with this paper besides that. I like to do canvases, and this is the paper, and I made this canvas, and it's the French Connection, and it's a black canvas. No, it's a white canvas, and I painted it black, and then I fussy cut out the chicken and build it up, and it has some bottles, and it has metal, and I curled the edges, and I took Claudine Helmuth's medium or whatever it is, and kept putting it on these curls. I didn't want to fasten them down, but I wanted them stiff. And I got a doily back there that I made, and just some of the embellishments from the paper collection. I love the paper. Okay, here's our box. Oh, so cute. Is there anything in particular you gals want to see that you'd like to see made, or how to make something, or there's an album I want to make, and I sent one to Barry, and it's very simple. It's a 6-page well, I get my flowers, I get Scrap-a-Dab-a-Doo. They carry Petalloose and what's the other one? Oh, God. And then I get I Am Roses. They can get those too, and have had those. Uh, these, the little sunflowers I got in the flower department at Hobby Lobby, and I just cut them apart. I get some at Michael's and wherever, but just I've got tons of them. But there again, as I say every time there's a flower, I don't have an eighth of the flowers that Xander has. We tease about that, quite frankly. Uh, yeah, Dutch, yeah, I get them all kinds of places. I get them from Scrap-a-Dab-a-Doo. I get them from I Am Roses. I get them from the sunflowers on this came from the flower department at Hobby Lobby. They're just little sunflowers, and I just like this. I just cut them off the stems and use the leaves. I'm crazy about the leaves, but they're kind of a silk leaf. Scrap-a-Dab-a-Doo can get you anything you want as far as flowers. They carry Prima, and they carry Prima and oh God, I am not I Am Roses. Prima. What's the other one, Barry? What do you carry? Scrap-a-Dab-a-Doo. Yeah, I get them all kinds of places, really. Um, I always use hot glue. Thank you, thank you, Carol. Enjoy your gift. Thank you. Yeah, we might do a canvas too, a small altered canvas. They're real easy to do. We'll do several things. I've got lots of ideas that we can do. Well, it's 3:30. We're a half hour over than probably what we're supposed to be. If you don't have any questions, I will be on this coming Tuesday at 1 o'clock on Crafty Lady. My channel's name is Crafty Lady, 2 words. My blog is craftyladydesigns.com. If you'd like to stop by and sign up and leave me a message, I will have this posted. And I'm also going to Petaloos, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right, Jenny, Petaloos. They are nice flowers. They're very nice flowers. Um, I will post this, as I say, on Scrapadabadoo's Facebook or blog. And it is cute. It did turn out cute. It looks a little fallish, quite frankly. It's not supposed to, I guess, because of the, well, sunflowers are in the summer. I don't know, maybe the colors. I'll finish it up. I'm going to do some other things to it. I'll probably put some more little stuff around it. Okay. Thank you, Jenny. Yeah, I don't have a lot of people come by my blog. I'm working on it. There's some things I want to do to it. I'm new at all this, quite frankly. Don't forget your little book of some kind to put in your box. I want you all to make a box, and I want you all to post it on Scrapadabadoo's Facebook page. Okay, girls. Thank you so much. Thank you, Barry. Thank you, Carol, Jenny, all of you. Thank you, Ashley, if she's still here, for helping me again as usual. Thank you, girls, for coming and sticking with me. I want to tell you, it has been a treat. So I'll see you Tuesday on Crafty Lady at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And have a great rest of your week. See you then.